Good day everyone, I am Becerra Cedric M. Today, we, Group E, are tasked to discuss something for you to learn. So, what are we waiting for? Let me tell you on what we are about to discuss for today's lessons. So, the topic that we are about to discuss for today is all about the different kinds of navigational charts and their purposes. So before we go on what are the types of navigational charts, let me tell you something about nautical charts. So basically, a nautical chart is a map specially prepared for navigation that provides information such as the type of seabed, like rock, sand, or others, danger zones, depth of the sea or beacons, among others. They can also be found under the name of maritime charts, navigational charts, or simply charts. So what we see here is the different kinds of navigational charts. The sailing charts, the general charts, the coastal charts, and lastly, the harbor charts. So to further discuss these types of charts, I would like to call on my group mates to explain each of these different kinds of chart.
Hey everyone, my name is Damarlo Crescent Lubasa, and today I will be the one to discuss about sailing charts. Sailing charts are the smallest scale charts covering large areas are used for route planning, fixing position at sea, and for plotting the dead reckoning while proceeding on a long voyage. The scale is generally smaller than 1 to 600,000. The shoreline and topography are generalized and only observe soundings. The principal navigational lights, outer buoys, and landmarks visible at considerable distance are shown. The purpose of sailing charts help navigators plot safe courses by showing water depths, hazards, and coastal features, and they provide essential information about tides, currents, and navigational markers to prevent accidents. What do sailing charts show? Sailing charts show water depths, navigational hazards, tides, currents, aids to navigation coastlines, shipping lanes, and restrict areas to ensure safe and efficient maritime travel. How are sailing charts used? Help marines chart a safe and efficient course. Mariners provides essential details on water depths, hazards, and landmarks. Allow mariners to determine their exact location using coordinates. Mariners indicate suitable areas for anchoring and docking. What is the scale of sailing chart? The scale of sailing chart is the scale of generally smaller than 1 to 600,000. Sailing charts are specialized nautical maps used by mariners to navigate safely at sea. They provide detailed information about water depths, underwater hazards, tides, currents, coastlines, and navigational aids, such as buoys and lighthouses. These charts help sailors plot their course, avoid dangers, and ensure efficient and safe travel.
Good day, I'm Jason Debunya. Today I will be the one who discuss you about the general charts. General charts are intended for the coastwise navigation outside of outlying reefs and shoals. This means this chart is primarily used for navigating along coastlines, but as the distance from dangerous areas like reefs and shallows. They are not for navigating within areas which would require more detailed charts. The scales range up from about 150,000 to 600,000. This refers to the charge scale indicating the ratio between the distance on the charge. The correspondence on the Earth is a similar like 600,000 show as the longer area but the least detail with the larger scales. 1/5 detail show a similar area with the more detail. The range indicates the general charge to cover a relatively large area compared to more detailed charge. This provides more details as sailing charge is covering a broader area than casual harbor charge. This highlights the charge association accuracy and of nautical charge is more detailed than a sailing charge, which is used for open ocean navigation and has least the casual detail, but is the cover a larger area than casual charge, which are very detailed but cover similar areas in the harbor charge, which are highly detailed for use in harbors. Is designed for a vessel traveling in the open water near coastlines, helping mariners transition from the deep sea navigation to coastal navigation. This explains to practical application is open the ocean toward the coast and allowing mariners to smoothly transition from the using more general deep sea charge to more detailed coastal charge as they approach their destination. Which do general chart to show? Water depth, bottom quality, coastline and topography, position of edge to navigating in Pacific Coast landmark. How are general charts used? Mariners use chart to plan voyage. Mariners use to navigate the ship and economically. Mariners use chart to find position. Mariners use the chart transfer and latitude and coordinates.
Good day, I am Markil Bunsilig, and our topic this time is talk about coastal chart. First, we need to read the definition. Coast charts published at scales ranging from 1 and 50,000 to 1 and 150,000 are intended for nearshore navigation, entering or leaving bays and harbors, and in navigating the larger inland waterways. Some coast charts omit detail in areas that are covered by larger scale charts. Since our topic this time is to talk about coastal charts, we are expecting that it is a part of a big sea and landmarks nga magkaduol with its range scale nga 1 and 50,000 to 1 and 150,000 nga mao'y kadakon nga masulod sa isa ka charts. Og ani po nato makita ang pag-enter o pag-out sa isa ka barko nga moagi sa waterways. Og ang iyang ding purpose sa coastal charts is to specialize nautical chart that provide specific detail nga bahin sa isa ka coastal area nga mag-include or including water depths, shoreline features, navigational hazards, aid to navigation like buoys and lighthouse, and other important landmarks.
Good day everyone, I'm Carl Joseph N. Angilan. Today I will be the one to discuss you about harbor chart. Harbor charts are intended for navigation and anchorage in harbors and small waterways. The scale is generally larger than 1 to 50,000. In the classification system used by the Defense Mapping Agency or Hydrographic or Topographic Center, the sailing charts are incorporated in the general charts classifications smaller than 1 to 150,000. Those coast charts are especially useful for approaching more confirmed water bays or harbors. Are classified as approach charts. There is considerable overlap in this designation, and the classification of a chart is best determined by its use and by its relationship to other charts of the area. The use of insets classifies the placement of charts into rigid classifications. The purpose of harbor charts is essential tools for mariners, providing detailed information provide necessary for safe navigation in and around ports. These charts are specially designed to assist vessels in entering, exiting, and maneuvering within harbors, ensuring efficiency and reducing the risk of accidents. What What do harbor charts show? Harbor charts are essential navigation tools that provide detailed information about ports, harbors, and coastal areas. These charts help mariners safely enter, exit, and maneuver within harbors by displaying crucial details about water depth, navigational aids, hazards, and port facilities. How are harbor charts used? Mariners use harbor charts to plan safe routes when entering or leaving a port. Mariners use charts show water depth to help ships avoid shallow areas. Mariners highlight dangers like rocks, wreckers, sandbars, and underwater obstructions. Mariners use charts mark buoys, beacons, lighthouses, and other navigational aids. What is the scale of a harbor chart? The scale of the harbor chart is the scale is smaller than about 1 to 150,000.